Hey guys, you're just in time. Come on in.
Hey, welcome to our home.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Greenwell, my beautiful wife, Caitlin Greenwell. We are so excited to finally get our first ministry update video out to you. Guys, we're going to be planning a church in 2 years.
Woo-hoo!
This is amazing. We're so excited. Guys, we're so grateful for your prayers and for your gifts. And truly, we just can't do this without you. It's something that we've consistently learned throughout this process and this residency, that this is such a team effort. We wanted to take a moment to share some vision with you. I mean, there's going to be a church in 2 years in Cuyahoga Falls that God has granted us the privilege to be a part of. And we're trying to imagine what's that going to look like. So Kate's going to tell you a little bit about it.
Oh man, something that Mike and I have always been passionate about is ministry. Jesus came in and completely transformed both of our lives in very different ways. But something we've always craved after we had that encounter with Jesus was creating a space for people to come as they are, ask tough questions, and build a relationship with the Lord. So we are very excited to be able to build an atmosphere where people feel safe, that they can come and really kind of wrestle through their doubts and questions and hard questions that maybe they haven't been welcomed to talk about in the past. But I think something that recently got us really excited was we had a daughter back in December, our first child, and she has just been the greatest blessing. And when we think of being able to kind of lead this mission in Cuyahoga Falls of creating a church that we want our daughter to grow up in, man, that is a humbling thought and an exciting thought.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just gives a whole new type of motivation when you look at one particular person and say, we want to be a part of building this for her, and a safe environment, an environment where she can grow up with community and friends, the same people she's seeing on Sundays, she's going to be living life with Monday through Saturday and having meals with, and just getting to bring people into that is really exciting to us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there couldn't be a greater motivation when you have a little girl and you're thinking about the church that she's going to grow up in. All right, so we want to update you guys on how support has been going. Again, we're so grateful for every gift that you guys have really put behind this church plant. And right now, currently, guys, we're so grateful. We are almost at 30% of our support raised. So thank you so much for contributing to that. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I want to be a part of this story, I would like to give a gift, we're actually going to include the link in this email. You guys can click on that, and just so you know, it's tax deductible, so that is all included. It's a great tool that we have through this giving link, so feel free to give that way, and we just appreciate your generosity. One thing that I really would like you guys to pray specifically about, and Kate's going to share one as well, is just over our family. You know, I mean, we're entering into this, and there's a lot that's unknown, and that's scary. But there would be no faith included in this whole journey if we knew how everything was going to go. So I appreciate if you guys just pray over our family as we just move through this and we navigate it. So much unknown.
I would say too, when we start venturing toward tangibly planning a church, we have just been praying that God would begin to gather a group of like-minded people who feel called to the same vision. So if you can specifically pray that God would put us in a position where we just get to be the facilitators of helping gather these people and putting them in positions where they can use their giftings. They can use what they feel God has called them to do, all for the glory of God's kingdom in this specific area. That would be amazing.
We really just want to share maybe just one thing from each of us on what we've truly enjoyed about this residency, just what a gift it's been. I'd say one of my favorite things is over the past 2.5 months, I've gotten to preach about 4 times. 3 times at the church that we are placed at, which is River Tree Lake in Lake Township, and then once out in River Tree, Massillon. And all 4 of those have been such learning experiences for me. You know, there's just that nerve that comes up in you, the butterflies, you're scared to go out. You feel like, oh, maybe I'm going to get judged, or I'm not going to do well. But every single instance has been just a faithful step to trust God that this is His word. There's nothing greater, I believe, that I can do on any day than to just speak God's word. So those have been rewarding and difficult and challenging, but really one of the best parts of this residency.
Yeah, I think for me, it's been really refreshing to be a part of River Tree as a member, but also as new leaders, to see how much they value the health of us individually. They've told us again and again and again that if our individual souls are not healthy, our marriage is not going to be healthy, our family and our children are not going to be healthy, and there's no way our ministry stands to be healthy. And they've really cautioned us that so often people who run into ministry are so focused on building a successful and healthy ministry that they forsake what's most important, being your own relationship with the Lord, your marriage, your children. And so it's just been a breath of fresh air to come alongside leaders who recognize the temptation when you're trying to build a ministry from the ground up, and have really cautioned us and also set in place kind of roadblocks to make sure that we're not jumping ahead too quickly and not forsaking the things that God says are vitally important to living a God-honoring life. And that's our own souls and each other, and then we move on from there.
She has a lot to say. Right there. That right there.
That means I'm excited for River Tree Church Plant.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the incredible cuteness of Isla. That should be enough cuteness for the rest of 2019, I would say, right? Also, we have something fun that we want you guys to go back through this video and look for, all right? Here's what it is. It's a stick of butter. It's somewhere in this area. If you guys can go back through this video, the first one to email me and tell me what scene it's in and where it's at, a stick of butter, I'm going to send you via FedEx Priority Presidential Mail a $10 Starbucks gift card. So get to searching, guys, and please continue praying for us. We're so grateful for you. Thank you, and God bless.
And remember, butter makes everything better, and so does Jesus.
Oh, gosh. All right, so we also want to update you guys on our...
Too natural.
Yeah, too natural. Really comfortable.
Okay, well, something in between.
Yeah. Okay.
I can even go in and say, now don't get too excited. This is only for the first person.
Yeah, that's good. Don't let me.
Something like that.
Don't let me go on for too long. It's good when we switch back and forth.
I kept trying, but use a fast talk of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So I got something. Maybe I jumped into character. What's wrong with that?
That was a big jump. Ease into it, baby. People are scared on the other side.
Marks were, hey, we're married. I'm a husband now. It's like, I'm a wife now. I'm like, dang, I got a hot wife, you know? And then we're like, oh. How are we doing as far as, does it look awkward when we look at each other?
No, it honestly looks perfect.
It's
like,
totally
you could just
natural.
Take this and like
Okay.
throw it up and it'd be perfect.
Okay, perfect, great,
Yeah.
good job, baby.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is